You know what stuffing is, right? Like you have in Thanksgiving. That's
Mhm.
what we use sometimes.
Okay.
And
All
our
right.
cows are grass fed, so it's all really different.
Yes. I can taste the difference in Irish butter from other butter for sure. Okay, good. My video is going. Sorry, it's very slow. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. And you'll be able to finish today. The math talk is obviously a little bit longer today. So I think they balance the math practice accordingly. So hopefully this will go well for you today. Let's go ahead and introduce it. All right, so let's talk about this. So there we go. So we're going to continue our work with ratio tables today and looking at different like pet foods. So today we're going to look at, yesterday we talked about Bob's and his bird seed. Today we're going to look at Maria and her gourmet puppy mix that she sells. And similar to Bob, it's like a custom amount situation and she's wanting to figure out different prices for different amounts, or actually today she's looking at different amounts of ingredients that go into her mix. So we're actually going to be working with 3 different kinds of ingredients today, which you'll see here. All right, so let's get a little background on this so you know what's going on. So Maria sells a gourmet puppy snack mix that blends 3 ingredients today: crunchies, nuggets, and chopped meat. Sounds delicious. So, okay, so here's the recipe. Now, keep in mind, this is for 1 container, 5th graders. So she takes like 3 different ingredients and she mixes them together in this container and sells it. So she's got 3/4 of a cup of crunchies that go into here, a half a cup of nuggets, and 1/4 cup chopped meat. So we have a question that we need to consider and talk about here. So I'm hoping everybody can help us out with this. How much or how many cups total are in 1 container? So when we combine all of these ingredients together in the container, how many total cups of snack mix is a customer getting when they buy 1 container of Maria's snack mix? Who can help us out with thinking on that? Maddie, do you want to go ahead and talk through that with us?
There's 1.5 cups because you add the 1/4 to the 3/4 to get 1 whole, and then there's a half left to get 1.5 cups.
Okay, so we could even be thinking about our clock model and quickly do this, right? So 3/4 we knew, well, I guess they want to know cups. So clock model does work here and doesn't, but so I guess we can think of it like this: 1/2 and 1/4. You can think of it a couple different ways. They make 3/4, which when we combine 75 cents with 75 cents, we get $1.50. Or I might also do it like this. I might break this into 1/2 and 1/4. And then I know that 1/4 and 1/4 make 1/2. So then I can go, okay, 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 plus another half would be 1.5. Okay, so this is important to know. We have to know that this 1 container is 1.5 cups of total snack mix. So keep that in mind as we go forward. Okay, so Maria's mix has a label that says 1.5 cups, and she says it is 3 parts crunchies, 2 parts nuggets, 1 part chopped meat. And then just a reminder of the ingredients. Why would the label say this? This is what the label says, and it has the ingredients. Why would the label say this? Who has thinking on that? Gabriel, you want to go ahead and talk to us about that? Thank you.
I think they did that because I think they're doing it in like fourths. Um they're like thinking about it that way, maybe because because like um because like the the chopped meat is like one part, and then like the crunchies together with it would make like one whole, and then like the two parts would be one half.
Okay. So possibly thinking of it in fourths. Okay. Anybody else? Thomas, did you have some thinking on why the label might say this?
No, I was going to say my computer's glitched out, so I just missed the last part.
Okay. Anybody else thinking on why the label would say this?
Can it be like a different measurement?
Yeah.
How it like everything is 6?
And can you explain that a little bit further for us?
Because the 3-part crunch, 3 6 crunchies, 2 6 nuggets, and 1 part chopped meat.
Okay. Okay, but we do know that all of these ingredients can be ratioed to each other, right? So they're all going to relate together in ratios. Now, that's important to remember for today's work because Maria wants to sell other size containers. She wants to do a container that is also 6 cups, 9 cups, 12 cups, and then another container that's bigger that has 18 cups. So we need to help figure out today how many of each ingredient she's going to need to put into these containers to make this same mix, the same ratio of mix. So even if it's in a container that is 6 cups, we need to know what 3 parts crunchies, 2 parts nuggets, and 1 part chopped meat would be if we're doing 6 cups. So we're going to need to figure that out today. So we have this table that we're going to work to complete today. And we have the first one already in there with 1.5 cups, what we were originally talking about, the 3/4 of a cup of crunchies, the 1/2 cup of nuggets, and a 1/4 cup of chopped meat. So
I feel like this is multiplying fractions a bit.
And what makes you say that, Robert?
Well, because 6, 9, 12, that is actually kind of going like 3, 6, 9. So that would be kind of multiplying it.
And so each of these is like 3 times, I think is what I'm hearing you say, right, Robert?
Yeah.
So every time she goes up to the next size container, this one's 3 times as large, right? This one's 3 times as large. This one's 3 times as large.
Yeah.
So there's some patterning there that we could use today. Okay. So I'm wondering if we can keep that times 3 in mind as we go from one size container to the next size container today. But then that leaves me back here to go, okay, well, we only know about 1.5 for now. I wonder if there's something we could do to go from 1.5 to 6 that would help us get all of these amounts. What do we think there? Anybody have thinking on that? Okay, well, I think that's actually I think it's a perfect place to leave it. Actually, I think that's a perfect place to launch your work today. And I may come around and just see what people came up with on that, or I'll be in the main session helping too. So I'd love to hear what people's thinking was on that. So this is your math practice for today. It will be to complete this slide. I have loved the mathematical communication that I've seen some of you putting into your assignments. It's been really awesome to read and see, and thank you for that. And I'd love to encourage everyone, even if you just choose one that you want to explain your mathematical thinking on, how did you come up with those answers? What led you to that? So I would really love to encourage that mathematical communication. You can add it to a blank slide. Lots of people are using that show your work box. You could put
And
it
I
in your
also-
notebook, take a picture, labels. I love all of that.
I do know a way to do multiplying fractions while it's just 1